As far as, I guess, with the experience of being a background singer, just talk about the pros of doing background singing first, because especially nowadays with this generation, they want to go straight from posting online to
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce
Uh-huh.
instead of
Right.
paying your dues. So
Mhm.
just talk about why that was beneficial to your career.
Absolutely. Again, it gave me an opportunity to start creating building blocks, to start creating relationships, to understand theory, to understand again how music works. Even though I had an idea, but when you're in a position where you're singing with others and having to learn understand blend, having to understand singing straight, which is so funny to me because so many people I can sing, but can you sing a melody line straight? Can you sing straight with no vibrato? Can you,
Hmm.
a lot of people can't do it. A lot of people can't do it. So I was very grateful. And I think a lot of that came from, again, singing in choirs. And then when I started doing a lot of the sound recordings and singing on these records, you're singing with other singers. So you have to own in your ear. That helped a lot. So when you're singing live and singing with other vocalists and everything, you have to know how to just listen. And even as a vocal leader or whatever, you still have to be able to listen. Listen to the other voices, make sure you have your blends there and everything. That's what helps develop you over periods of time. So I'm grateful to have been able to start there and everything. And I enjoy the art of background singing because when you get these voices together and the harmonies and you create these chords with your voice, it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. So, yeah, you really, really want to get in there and understand the art, understand the importance of the voice. The voice is an instrument, like a guitar, like a keyboard, like a horn. Your voice is an instrument and everything. But as a horn, you're not just going to get out there and horn like just, blurt it out. You have to, you have to be able to have some restraint. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
understand, okay, I have this voice. So where in this big picture where my voice be able to support and color the picture as well? So the art of background singing and everything like that, if you understand that, it helps you understand that theory. It helps you, and it strengthens that. So I think it's so important as singers to if you're not in an environment where you're singing with other people, allow yourself the opportunity to experience it. It'll definitely change your mind and your outlook.